Now, some of the finest French wines are going under the hammer today in Paris. The Elysee Palace, the home of the country's president, is holding its first ever wine cellar auction. The sale is expected to fetch at least €250,000. Arise News' Sarah Hemrajani has the story.
These vintage wines had been carefully selected for presidents, royalty and celebrities, and it's likely they may have even provided liquid courage at distinguished state soirees. Today, this exclusive cellar is preparing to sell some of its stock to the public for the first time ever. Officials at the Elysee Palace are putting over 1,000 bottles up for auction. The highlights are expected to be the Bordeaux and Burgundy wines, which organisers say were available in too small quantities to be served at major banquets. While a few of the bottles could fetch as much as €2,200, many will go under the hammer for as little as €15. In total, the sale should raise €250,000. That money will help replenish the Elysee supplies without dipping into the public purse.
C'est la première fois que le Palais de l'Élysée décide de vendre une partie de sa cave.
Each year the Elysee Palace partly renews its cellar, makes new purchases, and obviously there's a budget for that. This sale allows the Elysee to self-finance the renewal of the cellar to the tune of €250,000 because that's the lower estimate for the sale. If these wines sell well and we go over and above the estimate, it's possible the Elysee Palace has said that the extra money could be paid into the national budget.
The Elysee wine cellar is a closely guarded treasure protected by an armoured door. But in recent years, this highly sought-after collection may have been neglected by France's presidents.
I was surprised to see that certain wines had remained in the Elysee cellars so long. I'm thinking of the Clos d'État, for example, 1967, which is a wine which could have been drunk much earlier. Unfortunately, we had a president recently who only drank water, so perhaps that explains it.
Despite the global economic crisis, demand for French wine is still going strong. Wealthy Chinese consumers have developed a taste for Bordeaux, and the country is now the biggest importer of the tipple. Sarah Hemrajani, Arise News.